Alright, here we go. Let me see something. Is it capturing this? Alright, cool. So what's going on in this video, we're going to go ahead and just do a deconstruction of the beat. This is going to be a two-part thing, really, where we'll be going in and showing a little bit of mixing and then just a little bit of deconstructing beats. This is definitely the first stream on here, so definitely make sure y'all tap in with it as well. Which camera is up or not. Looks like it is. Hard to tell. Can't really tell. Alright, but here we go. Let's deconstruct this beat. Let's just play it real quick. Alright, perfect. So we're going to do a quick run through of a couple things. Let's start with the elements of the beat itself. I believe on this particular beat I started with some chords. Just some simple chords. Alright, so something simple after those. I came in with what is this? Just like some background arpeggiated whatever sound. This is I really like these sounds on Native Instruments. There's a couple different sounds on here. So this sound Native Instruments. This is just some pretty much basic keys I use to create an arpeggiated pattern. And so that's what I came with, something real subtle. After that, what I did was come in with this high pitch sound, which you'll hear real quick. Just something to give it like a little bit of feeling for when everything else come in. And I came in with this bass guitar. So this bass guitar comes in and out because I got 808s on here, and that's like I was talking about in the last video. When you have things that's going to sit in the low end, you definitely want to make sure you're making space and room for them so that they're not clashing. So what I did was I put this bass guitar to come in and out, and so you'll hear that come in and out. Let's see. After that, what I did, I came up with something, let's see. Alright, drums. dance after that. I think I bought some 808s in, but when I bought them in, I made sure I left that bass guitar out. That's the beat, everything. And so this is another one of those why I didn't do too much. Like I was telling you on the last video, don't overdo it if you don't need to. Meaning, as it relates to mixing, I'm not gonna do too much, right? There's certain things I'm gonna hone in on this particular video itself. I'm not even gonna go too deep into other stuff. A lot of these instruments just needed, little cuts on the low end to get out some of that low end frequency, stuff like that, but I'm not gonna go into too much other stuff. Like on the high sound, I did do a direction mix, which I just kind of panned it out so that it could be a little bit wider and it's not just hitting, directly through, because the other stuff is gonna sit and that's more of a background sound. So let's see. This is, you really won't hear the difference unless it's like on a certain devices. You really won't hear the difference in direction mix. It's very subtle, but you'll hear it, you'll know. Let's deconstruct the 808, right? The 808 is usually going to be like something that it's going to punch very heavy. It's going to sit the lowest in the beat, but at the same time, you don't want it too loud to the point where once everything is mixed and compressed, it's going to sound crazy because you're going to have nothing but bass drowning the whole piece of audio out. So there's a tip with 808s, and that's kind of what I want to hone in on this beat as well, right? These 808s is rather, rapid. You know what I mean? It's not like ride 808s for real, but at the same time, they still hit. But I'll show a little bit of how you can bring the best out of your 808s, right? So let's stop that high sound. So there's this tool you want to use for 808s, and this tool is available on all DAWs, right? It's called Bit Crusher. You want to go in and you want to, let me show y'all how it sounds without it, and then I'll show y'all how it sounds with it. Let's see. So it's still an 808. It's still hitting. It's still doing what it needs to do. You know what I mean? Let me turn it up for the sake of this video. Okay. It's still an 808. It's still hitting, but if you go on with the Bit Crusher, you're gonna bring a lot more dynamics out of that 808 to where it hit harder. That's why you hear certain beats you're like, damn, this 808 really hitting, especially beats that are 808 heavy and you want it to hit heavy. You know what I mean? Come in here with a Bit Crusher, and this is how you use it. On the drive, you could have moved the drive back and forth. You see, you could have it hitting crazy if you want. Resolution will start probably on like 8, but you want to move it up to about 12. Get it where you want first. Get the drive where you want. And then with the mix, now work with the mix. You don't want to leave the mix on 100. You just want to work it into the beat for the particular sound you're going for. Then move it around. And this beat, it don't call for me. My vocals, that it goes back to understanding your voice and your vocals. My vocals are more like word driven, less melodic. You know what I mean? There's certain stuff going on, and my vocals sit on low end, so I'm not going to have 808s that's just going crazy because I was going to conflict with what I'm the style of music that I choose, right? But I'll show you how I use them in this particular beat. Let's just hear it. So you can still hear it, and you can still feel it, and then remind you when it's mixed and mastered, it turns it up a whole lot more. You'll still be able to feel it, but it's not like the main drum you're hearing in this beat. In this beat particularly, is really the kick drum that's kind of taking the primary purpose for rhythm. You know what I mean? To that high sound. So that's deconstructing the beat right there. You know what I mean? Just really, you could almost call this a tutorial on mixing the 808s for real. 808s, that's really pretty much all you need. Then you also can come in with some saturation. There's also a video I'm going to do specifically on side chaining, lining those 808s up to don't conflict with the kick. I know as a producer, like one of the issues you would have if you don't understand side chaining is pretty much, damn, I got this kick drum and I got this 808 drum, which you should have both, right? But they keep conflicting with each other. The only way you're gonna fix that, bro, to still have that 808 hitting like it's supposed to and having that kick drum sit where it's supposed to is through side chaining. So on the next video, I'm gonna tap in with a process of side chaining. That video is gonna strictly just be focused on side chaining. So for now, we'll go ahead and close this up. That's the deconstruction of this beat. Definitely tap in with me. Definitely, you know, Google search. I got an album coming out called The Book. 444 K-Mel, type it in Google, whatever the case is, you definitely can find it on there. And then definitely tap in for more tutorials, more deconstruction of beats.